won't go again. I don't really want to talk about it.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. It's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. We know some teams are stuck in the cycle of we think this is the year, we think we may finally get over the hump, and then the disappointment when it's not.
And Kevin, here is the reality. Winning championships in the NBA is extremely difficult. You can, as a front office, put a roster together on paper and think, okay, we have enough talent to win the championship, and for whatever reason, the pieces don't mesh. And the other part of this, Kevin, is sometimes luck goes into it. A poorly timed injury, a guy who asks out that totally came out of the blue. There are so many things that go into winning in this league.
Here are the five for the Clippers. On court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. The guard and off guard, filled by Jackson and Powell. And it's Zubac in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the 76ers, front court is Thibault and Harris. Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Embiid in at the center position. Now here's Embiid. Coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Pocket four. Harris misses. On offense, here are the Clippers. Passes to Leonard. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Zubac with the screen for George. Dishes it to Leonard. Outside Jackson. 5 on the clock. From downtown. It's hauled in by the 76ers. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
You wonder if they're looking to take control of this one early. And when you have more talent, you want to keep the other guys from gaining any confidence.
Leonard looking over the floor to the inside. Embiid with the steal. Harris kicks to Thibault. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Embiid, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Leonard sets a screen for George to the middle. Here's Zubac. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
As good a scorer as he is, we know that Paul George is not a ball stopper. Excellent decision right there.
Harden outside. Powell against Maxey. Off on the layup.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate.
And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 2. Harden outside. And the layup's good off the glass.
I'll tell you what, James Harden's got the kind of frame that he can absorb contact and play right through it.
And you love seeing that great Mobile One drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now, here's Zubac. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. On the pass to Leonard. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one. And then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
There's the dish to Jackson. That shot off. Good D by Harden.
Oh, you got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
With the drive. Outside, Maxey. Shoots over Leonard. Pulls it from 20. No good off the back of the rim. LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Jackson kicks the foul. Fires from 14, and that one's good. Leonard.
Well, the offensive effort pays off for Kawhi Leonard. Right now, getting the defense into the mid-range area and then rise and fire.
Pass to Harris. Harden outside. Philadelphia moving the ball around. There's Embiid. The 76ers with another miss.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Now George. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Hornets. Zubac, a screen on Maxey. George finds Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
This guy is such a tough cover in the pick and roll. Paul George threading the needle perfectly. Excellent pass.
And Embiid, the bucket on the assist from Harden.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Leonard. 9 points last game out. That one wide left. And here's Harden. Pass to Maxey. Shoots over Powell. And that one's good. Maxey.
Not only is James Harden one of the elite one-on-one players in the history of the game, this guy is an elite passer, and it's on display there.
Leonard against Harris. Outside for Jackson. That ball. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Harden against Jackson. Harris outside. See that time from Leonard. Clippers leading by 3. Down low, Zubac. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something really new they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Harold, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. P.J. Tucker comes in for Harris. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Maxey. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. The Clippers also making some changes. Morris is checked in for Zubac. Robert Covington comes in for Leonard. And John Wall subbed in for Reggie Jackson. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
George looking over the floor. Tipped away and stolen by Thibault. Passes it to Harold. Now here's Milton, covered by Wall. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Batum comes in for George, and it's Kennard in for Powell. You throw good, Milton.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
Now, here is Morris. Provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Getting the pass to Tucker. Morris against Harold. Back to Melton. The 10-footer, and he knocks down the jumper. Melton's got his second basket of the game. They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals trips in the last 3 seasons of Leonard and George.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the bubble playoffs in Orlando, they got close. But then Kawhi got hurt during the 2021 playoffs, and last year, Kawhi out for the entire season. So health has been a critical factor in their failures.
And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Tucker, the pass to Thibault. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Now the pass to Milton. He dishes it to Harold. Clock at 6. Here's Melton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the wing on the left. Wall looking it over. For 3. Rebounded by Tucker. Philadelphia leading by 3. Floats it up there for Harold. Stolen away. Nice job hitting up the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Batum, and Batum throws it down.
John Wall has an incredibly high basketball IQ, so you find the shooter and get it into their hands.
There's Milton. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Fires from 14. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Kennard with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now here's Wall. Not a lot of room.
Wow, the vertical on display by John Wall. My goodness.
Now here's Melton. Now Milton. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
A minute 42 left to play in the first. Left block shot on the way. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there. 76ers trailing. And here's Milton. 5 points in the game. Harrell kicks to Melton. Back to Harrell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Doris, the unlimited energy Montrezl Harrell plays with is very special.
It's exactly why he's in the league, Kevin. Think about it. He's a little bit undersized for his position, but you will not outwork Montrezl Harrell, and it's why he gathers respect in every locker room he plays for.
That's good from Harrell.
Boy, what you appreciate nightly about Montrezl Harrell is he leaves nothing on the floor. This guy plays with ferocity, with energy, and he's turned himself into a legitimate threat.
Jackson, he's checked in for John Wall. And both free throws, good for Harrell.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Now, here is Morris. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Can't cash in from close range.
Unbelievable. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Here's Milton. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Kick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here is Morris. The drive by Jackson. Gives it out to Covington. Oh, good on the triple. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. 3-point lead. Now, here's Milton. Bernard covering. Pass to Thibault. Milton with it. Shot clock at 5. Second chance effort. That one, no good. 1 quarter in the books. It's been a close one so far. 76ers lead by 3. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Clippers trail by 3. Joel Embiid out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then it's Harden. And it's Maxey in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Outside for Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from the top of the key. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Jackson's got 5 now.
Well, Reggie Jackson getting more and more confident as the ball handler in pick-and-roll action. That is nicely done.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. It's the latest, David.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Kennard shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Not as good as the 76ers lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Leonard.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Harden dishes to Hill. Back to Harden. Embiid sets the pick for Harden. Buries it from three-point range. Harden's got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers.
And their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
They set the pick. A 3 from Leonard. Good on the three-point shot. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, I just had a feeling Kawhi Leonard would respond with a 3 of his own. Beautiful.
Outside, Maxey dishes it to Harden. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That is his first foul of the game. For the Clippers, Norman Powell checked in for Luke Kennard. And John Wall subbed in for Jackson. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Embiid sets the pick for Harden. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
The throw good, James Harden. And Greg Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injury. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pay?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball on the catcher and shooting threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
And the Clippers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
You look at George, and at number 4 on the list, he's almost certain to take part in the contest this year. He's going to be excited to let those long-range shots fly on All-Star Weekend.
And the fans have been right to give him so much love. He's deadly from beyond, and he has to be in this contest this season.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
And here's Embiid. After the three-pointer from Norman Powell. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Joel Embiid. At the line for one.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 7-point differential. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
We are talking about a solid 230 pounds. Kawhi Leonard's strength and his frame allows him to get shots off under duress.
Of course, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. I think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
Free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin. Get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy. And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Good on the bucket. Wall's got 9.
John Wall is assertive when he touches the paint. This guy always capable of doing damage inside.
Ball against Harden. Pass to Harrell. Outside, Maxey. Embiid inside. He's got 11. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Zubac finds Leonard. Screen by Zubac. The kick out to Wall. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Harden the pass to Embiid. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Powell. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. 6 to shoot. Shoots from 12. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Okay, we see the mid-range game of Norman Powell starting to take shape, doing work.
Outside, Maxey. Harrell was screen on Wall. Harden the pass to Harrell. Leonard against Harden. Back to Leonard. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The 76ers lead. The pass to Embiid. Leonard with the steal. A finish. And finished off by Leonard.
You know, many consider this guy the best two-way player in the world, and you love that Kawhi Leonard's defense, he is the guy that finishes. That's appropriate.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And the 76ers with some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Harrell. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for James Harden. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Marcus Morris is checked in for Zubats. Melton with the ball. Here's Embiid. And too long on the shot.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. How clean. Look at the basket.
Knocks it loose. Here's Melton. And that time, also a missed shot.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Now here's Brown. Tight defense on him. Right side right. Can't connect from 13 feet out. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. All against Melton. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey. That's been a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Now here's Wall. He picked up 15 points in the last one against Charlotte. Driving in. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Powell against Maxey. Embiid with a screen on Powell. Maxey into the lane. He gets that one. And now it's a 3-point 76ers lead.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
Here's Leonard. And Embiid with the block.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Next step for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. Embiid, the pass to Thybulle. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. Thybulle's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Outside, George. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Tucker. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Kawhi Leonard.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Now, here's Melton. Pass to Tucker. Over to the left wing. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Kicks it to Embiid. 5 to shoot. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Embiid's got 11 points in the quarter.
Again, it's Joel Embiid. When he is on, there isn't one player in this league that can stop him.
Los Angeles calls timeout. is making a switch here. Milton's checked in. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Robert Covington's checked in for Leonard. Batum comes in for George. Kennard, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for John Wall. Morris kicks to Covington. Passes it to Jackson. Kennard on the wing. And that one's on target from the wing.
Well, you want a shooter you can count on. Luke Kennard, welcome to the game.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
He was all alone on that one. He's got 9.
After a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
Morris outside. Covington setting the pick for Morris. Over Embiid. And Embiid with the block. Now here's Milton. Covered by Morris. And there's the pass to Tucker. The tray. There's Embiid. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And so here are the Clippers. They trail by 6. Jackson up top, defended by Milton. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Pass to Thibault. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid with a screen on Jackson. Milton the pass to Embiid. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
At the line for your Sixers, Joel Embiid. Shooting guard.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
Now here's Covington. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Morris. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Melton against Kennard. Melton passes to Milton. Embiid the screen. Shoots the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Embiid's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. Los Angeles has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Here's Jackson. And it's Melton with the rebound. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Driving the lane. Right through the knee for the layup. And now a 12-point Philadelphia lead.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Now Jackson. 23 points for him the last game against Charlotte. Shot clock at 6. Covington setting the pick for Jackson. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Philadelphia up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. John, the shot is working for you, maybe more than the drive tonight.
I'm just trying to do what defense give me. They're giving me my jump shot right now, and I'm in a good rhythm. You see if they help me, I'm looking to pass my teammates. I'm not going to try to force the issue. If I got the shot, I got to take, I'm going to do it. I know my team need me to do more tonight, and that's what I want to do. If I want to be a match player and franchise player, I got to take my team along with me. That's what I'm trying to do.
Got to make them pay if they go under. Thanks, John. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hey everybody, first off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block.
Their defense has got a lot better. Capella's an elite rim protector. He rebounds, he runs the floor. His value goes beyond the box score.
Yeah, I like what he brings to this lineup.
And now let's talk about Joel Embiid's first half performance. W-O-W.
Few players can change the game with their rebounding, but he's one of them, making a huge impact in there.
He certainly helped them set a physical tone in the first half. His intensity, off the charts. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Clippers trail by 12. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Out of the way for them, Powell and George. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. 76ers shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Now, Leonard. James Harden missing on the 3. Right side, Leonard. Over Harris. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Leonard.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Pass to Harris. Out to the right wing. Embiid with the screen on top. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 9 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Passes it to Embiid. And the rejection by Zubac. Powell kicks to Jackson. Leonard draws the double. On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Maxey. Shoots from 8. And the rejection by Embiid. And they'll keep possession. Powell finds Leonard. From deep three-point range. Again, Leonard missing.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Powell against Harden. Cuts it 5. And that one hits back iron.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Powell with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Powell, that's good. Powell's got it back down to within single digits for Los Angeles. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
There is no let-up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
Timeout called the 76ers. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. Here's Harden. 9 points in the game so far. Thibault, the pass to Maxey. Inside. And Harris puts it in.
One thing you know, if Montrezl Harrell is playing pick and roll, he will roll hard to the basket and be a threat.
The pass to Zubac. It's Powell on the wing. Zubac with the screen for Powell. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from Zubac.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Maxey passes to Harden. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little over 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Harrell. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Outside Leonard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Harris. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
one falls for him.
This guy turned himself into one of the league's top talents. Kawhi Leonard continues to be a dominant two-way force.
John Wall's checked in for the Clippers. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And here's Maxey. He's got 9. Harden with a screen on Powell. Kicks it out to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. That is good off the back rim at end. Harden's got 11.
You see, in pick and roll action, this is where the intellect, the feel, the craftiness, the mastery of James Harden is all on display.
And the Clippers miss again.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
All too easy for Montrezl Harrell. That's the result of his activity and pursuing opportunities. Beautifully done.
Now here's Wall. 12 points for him. Zubac with the screen for Wall. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You've got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Harrell a screen on Leonard. Harris dishes to Harrell. And he gets it to go. 8 points for him.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
Stolen. Now here's Kleiber, defended by George. Poked loose. And now here comes Wall, leading the break. Powell against Maxey. Here's Powell. He's got 7. Here's Zubac. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Zubac has got 10 points in the game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Timeout called the 76ers.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
pitches for Philadelphia. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Marcus Morris is checked in for Zubac. Robert Covington comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for George. And it's Luke Kennard in for Powell. Here's Harden. 13 points in the game. Pass to Milton. Nice move. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Batum. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. 8-point game. Morris. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
Well, this is the area of the floor where Marcus Morris can be a problem because of that frame and that game. Look out, gentlemen. What's interesting to me is when somebody takes a buyout, that typically means they're close to done. That is not the case with Nick Batum. He got bought out of Charlotte in 2020, and he's still a very good basketball player.
Just 5 on the clock. A shot by Milton, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Morris. Again, Los Angeles. Talking about Batum, that buyout doors seem to really rejuvenate him.
That's exactly right, Kevin. He moves to L.A., and we know everyone loves playing in that city. All of Batum's numbers went way up, and you have to wonder, maybe that buyout refocused him.
And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Joel Embiid.
And guys, he's regressed a little bit offensively. He hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier in the season. He's lacking the edge that he had, and he needs to change his mindset. Stop sitting back and get into attack mode.
The free throw drops for Melton. And he can't hit the second. Clippers trail by 5. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And it's off from 3-point range. Milton finds Melton. Harden outside. The shot. Here's Harrell. Nails the baby hook. Harrell's got 10 points.
Yeah, this guy is tremendous at keeping plays alive. Montrezl Harrell getting to the offensive window.
Ball against Harden. Now here's Wall. He's covered closely. Fades. That one a little long. The 76ers leading by 7. Harden outside. Passes to Milton. On the wing, Milton. Defended by Batum. There's Harrell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, he might be a bit undersized, Montrezl Harrell, but he plays bigger than the frame suggests. Hold on.
Well, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Philadelphia?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. A shot by Milton, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And Batum kicks the wall. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Tucker's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
All pass it to Cannon. Wall dishes to Morris. Covington setting the pick for Morris. And the Clippers miss again. The 76ers leading by 10. Milton with it. 11 points in the game. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That'll be his 3rd foul so far. Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Jackson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. .153 left in the 3rd. Embiid with a screen on Wall. From deep Harden. That shot no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Kennard, the pass to Wall. To end the cold streak.
Back in action. Brought out by the Rockets and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly 3rd option for LA.
And the first one drops.
John Wall, of course, the #1 pick back in 2010. Game is largely predicated on speed, the ability to get downhill, but boy, he has added strength to that incredibly long frame. He has been a force to be reckoned with.
Second free throw, no good. The 76ers leading by 9. Here's Milton, covered by Wall. And yes, it's good. He's got 13.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. 51 seconds left in the 3rd. And that one, good. Melton's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers.
They're going to have a nice little run here.
Covington setting the pick for Jackson. From outside, off the mark.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Now, here's Melton. He has 7. And the basket by Harden. 17 points in the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Melton against Jackson. Morris with a screen on Melton. Jackson from long range. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Harris and Embiid are manning the post position. Tyrese Maxey out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
Now here's Leonard over Harris. And Embiid pulls it down.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And the dunk by Embiid.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Melton against Jackson. Outside Leonard. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe grade, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Embiid kicks to Melton. 76ers moving the ball around. Now here's Thibault, defended by George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running, Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
Free throw drops in there for Thybulle. And Greg, we know at Washington, Thibault was the College Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season good for 2nd best in the league.
Both shots good from the stripe. Clippers trail by 19. Jackson passes through Leonard. Outside for George. Knocked loose. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. There's the pass to Embiid. Now Maxey. Melton finds Embiid. Shot clock at 3. A putback, and Embiid is right there. Embiid's got 28 points for the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Jackson dishes to Leonard. To the paint. Here's Zubac. That ball. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game. The 76ers leading by 19 points. Melton passes to Embiid. It's over Zubac. And the rejection by Zubac. Leonard against Maxey. And here's Leonard. Pass to Zubac. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the center.
Maxey passes to Melton. Embiid with the screen on Jackson. Pass to Embiid. Jackson with it. Now defended by Embiid. And the rejection by Embiid. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Stripped it away. And now Philadelphia on the break. Outside, Maxey. He kicks to Harris. 6 to shoot. Here's Embiid. And the rejection by Zubac. George passes to Pop. Takes it out to Leonard. Over Harris. Leonard, no luck. The 76ers leading by 17. This is it to Melton. Outside, Maxey. Now, here's Thibault. Defended by George. Poked away. It's Jackson atop the key. The pass to Zubac. Back to Jackson. Clock at 6. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
Passes to Maxey. Got a piece of it. Back to Melton. Outside, Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Harris from the arc. Here's Embiid. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. And so it's Leonard with it. They'll bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 17. Going inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Monday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit. They'll take on the Pistons. Then on Tuesday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build it. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Good on the second free throw.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
And the 76ers call time here. To present the New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper.
He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. To Maxey, to the middle. They need this one. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Now here's Jackson. Zubac with the screen for Jackson. Zubac, that's good. Zubac has got 12 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Here's Maxey. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Powell. Pass to Jackson. Back to Leonard. Zubac, a screen on Harris. Leonard kicks to Zubac. And the rejection by Embiid. And he gets it back. That one drops for him. Leonard's got 28.
One of those nights where Kawhi Leonard just decides, I'm going to take over.
Here's Melton. And it's Thibault in the corner. Embiid sets the pick for Harris. Inside, stolen by Zubac. Leonard with the ball. The second effort. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
The 76ers making a switch here. Harden's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. John Wall's checked in for Reggie Jackson. The 76ers leading by 11. Harden outside. Maxey in the corner. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Maxey. 32 points for Joel Embiid.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Harden against Wall. Now here's Leonard. Zubac, a screen on Harris. Leonard finds Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, you have to love the patience by Kawhi right there. Use the pick and roll game to perfection.
Passes it to Harris. Embiid sets the pick for Harris. The pass to Embiid. Takes the three. Offensive rebound. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Embiid's got 10 points in the quarter.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Leonard on the wing. Takes it off the glass. Leonard's got 33 points.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Maxey passes to Harden. And chance shot. And Harris lays it up and in. And the 76ers lead by 13.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Leonard, the pass to Zubac. And stolen by Thibault. Paul George with the steal. Kicks to Leonard. Zubac goes screen on Harris. Leonard finds Zubac.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
At the line for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Zubac. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The 76ers leading by 12. Harden surveying the D. Pass to Harris. Outside Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Embiid, no good. Clippers trail by 12. Now Wall. Pass to Leonard. Over Thibault. And that one goes long. Philadelphia's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now, here is Harden and Embiid. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 14. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Leonard, guarded by Harris. And here's Leonard. High post, Zubac. 6 to shoot. Here's Powell. Offensive rebound. Zubac finds Powell. Zubac with the screen for Wall. Back to Powell. It's up a 3. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 4 assists in the game. The 76ers leading by 11. Here's Harden. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Leonard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The jump hook. And And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the 76ers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Joel Embiid.
Well, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Here's Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Harris.
Because Kawhi Leonard has such a well-rounded offensive game, it's easy for him to put the defense in a bad position, draws contact there.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Leonard hits them both. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Milton with the ball. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, you took over offensively. What went into finding that rhythm?
I thought I got the shots that I wanted, and I played into the flow of the offense, and my teammates were fouling me, so I just knocked down some shots.
Well, they were smart to look for you, man, because you had it going on, man. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.